Okay, welcome back to Starters Order 6. Okay, so last time we left off with these three, which I've had a quick look before I started recording, and they're all just not very good. So what I'm going to try and do, you know what, actually, I might actually just auction all of them. And then attempt to find some 2-year-olds. That's honestly, I think that's the best thing to do. We're on £24,899 and we are inching ever closer to the abyss of bankruptcy. So what we might do is go to the auction and see what happens. So we've got Jury, Quits, and Roselliana. They're going to be auctioned off today. And then I'm going to hunt for 2-year-olds. So I'll just play this little bit here so we can see how much we get for them. And then I might cut while I'm hunting for 2-year-olds because it notoriously takes forever to find a 2-year-old. Sometimes it's really fast. The first auction you go to, you're like, yep, that's great, I'll have that one. But for the most part, it will take a long time of me clicking through auction after auction, attempting to find something that might save us. So, yeah, so that's the plan. That's the plan for today. So now we've got Roselliana, who's going for a minuscule amount. Oh, that's dreadful. I don't even want to watch. Okay, so we're on £42,044. So I'll cut it here and I'll go hunting for a 2-year-old. And we'll pick back up when I find something. Alrighty, there we go. Back soon. Okay, we're back. So after 126 days of in-game hunting for 2-year-olds, I managed to find Grey Risk. So Grey Risk is a 2-year-old colt. His potential rating is more decent than we're used to, so fingers crossed he's, not quite as bad as we've had. He's rated 57, and in his first race he had a tardy start and ran green. So, once again, fingers crossed he's going to do something halfway decent for us. So he's ready to run now. Oh, actually, and I should also say, where are our finances? I took out a loan. I took out a loan of £25,000 because we weren't going to make it through without it. So the monthly loan payment is £2,004, and the total amount payable, it says here, is £28,056. So there we go. I think that's everything that has happened in the last 15 minutes. Okay, so we're going to enter Grey Risk in something. Actually, I'm just going to check in training and make sure he's not about to be overraced. No, he's fine. Okay, so 5 furlongs probably is the best thing for him still. What do we have? We have this 0 to 70, which he is vastly underrated for. I don't really want to pop him in a maiden because maidens are notoriously hard to win. Mostly because they're full of, potentially halfway decent horses instead of this kind of thing right here. So, I'd like to enter him in this 0 to 70 right down here, but it's quite far away. And I'd rather know before then if he's going to be any good. So I'll stick him in this one here. We've got a $600 late declaration penalty, but I'm not too worried about that. I probably should be, but I'm not. So in between now and then, it's only 10 days away. So we'll go to the auction between now and then, because one horse is not going to save this stable. Definitely not. Okay, so we have Grey Risk running on my birthday. Alright, let's do this. So skip. Oh no, I skipped his race. God damn it. I really wanted to watch him. Never mind. He came fifth. Held up, which suited, got the distance well. So what I might do is next time I'll tell the jockey to run him even, because hold up in a short race is not necessarily a great idea. His rating didn't waver. He's still 57, and I actually think his potential is maxed out at the moment, which is interesting. So his current potential is maxed, whereas before that race it was just a tiny bit under, which makes, I don't think, any difference whatsoever. Alright, we'll enter him again. What do we got? Might go this handicap here. Gives him time to recover. And there we go. Okay, so between now and then, we're going to go to all the auctions and see if we can pick up something else. So really, I'm exclusively looking for 2-year-olds because nothing else is going to do it. It's going to have to be a 2-year-old because by the time they're 3, their potential's sorted out already. Their trainer knows if they're going to be any good. Whereas 2-year-olds, you've got that possibility that they might actually end up somehow halfway decent. Oh no, I skipped his next race again! I'm not destined to watch this horse race. Even pace, which appeared to suit well enough. Well, I was going to say even. The trip appeared to suit well. The horse struggled in this grade. Okay, so a C7 handicap he's struggling in. Not surprising with our history of horses and how much he cost, which was 3,300, I think. Where was it? Does it still? No, that was a while ago. It was about 3,000 something. So we might stick with 5 furlongs. And we'll go for... I don't really like any of these. As I said, maidens are too hard to win because they have halfway decent horses in them. And this is not a halfway decent horse. This is a no way decent horse. His rating, once again, hasn't changed. He's been very consistent. His consistency is 100%, which is interesting. It's interesting to note that that with his consistency being 100%, he has been consistent so far, 100% of the time. He's staying at 57, which I don't know how accurate or how strict that is. I don't know what I'm saying. We might stick him in this one, maybe. You never know. He might pull an amazing performance out of his butt. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. So 10th of July. Here we go. Any 2-year-olds? Yes, but they've either run no times or too many times. So I really think they only ever run green once or maybe twice. I think I might have seen a horse run green twice, but it's not common. Nope. Halyard. I don't want to pay 13,000. We've only got 19,000 pounds in the bank, so... Okay. Let's go and watch him run. I might... Yeah, I'm going to say even pace for the jockey. Because hold up just doesn't work very well. Ah, please don't crash. Please don't crash. Ah, it didn't crash. Lovely. So this is the 3rd time I've recorded this. I'm not sure why it's having such an issue. It's having more of an issue since the latest patch. It's a bit more prone to crashing, so I guess something may have been changed there that's affecting the stability. Okay, come on, grey risk. You're not even grey. You are a risk though. Alright, so I skipped ahead and he is coming 5th. Can I count? Yes, I can. He came 5th. His rating's gone up though to 65, so that's quite nice. I believe the horse will improve over another furlong. We were just beginning to pick up towards the end. So we'll pop him in a 6 furlong race provided he's not about to be over raced. I better check on that actually. Oops. Come on. You gonna show me? There we go. He's not about to be over raced. Okay, so we'll go 6 furlongs and there's nothing much going on over 6 furlongs. We could put him in this one. And in fact I might, yeah, we'll put him in that one, see how he goes, and then probably sell him because his rating has gone up, provided it doesn't plummet after this next race. Alright, what do we have? Nothing interesting. 15,952. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh god, they're both selling for a lot. No! There's nothing. It's so hard to find horses that tick all the boxes. It's just so difficult. Alright, let's watch. Once again, please do not crash. I am not doing this again tonight. Please. Yes! Ah, lovely. I don't know why it's doing that thing where it flicks back to the, that other screen. like the betting screen. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what you call that screen. I don't know why it's doing that just before it loads the race. It's a bit strange. Alright, mate, you're coming last. Come on, you can do it. Oh, please just don't let your rating go down a ton. Alright, I'm going to skip to the last half furlong. He is coming 7th. No, I can't count 2, 4, 6, 7th. Yes, 7th. Okay. What happened to your rating? It stayed the same. So I will auction him because he's not going to get any better. No, I don't want those, or I don't think he's going to get any better. What did the jockey say? Oh, got the distance while we struggle in this class. Yeah, no. Okay, so we'll go to the next auction Thursday. Let's do this. Do we have anything to buy? One of the family has run too many times and Grey Risk is being sold, so we'll skip down to Grey Risk. Oh, it's so difficult. Honestly, it's so difficult. I think if we fail horribly, like we end up with no money, completely bankrupt, we can't even, okay, sold for 3,950. If we end up with no money and bankrupt, I'm going to start a whole new game, I think, and I'm going to start it on easy mode because clearly I cannot do normal mode without cheating. It's just too hard. It is too hard. Mind you, that's probably a fairly accurate reflection of the horse racing industry. It's no doubt a very hard slog to make it work. So in that case, well done. It's really accurate. It's very accurate. So we're getting really low in money. I don't know what happens when you go into the red and you've already taken out the one loan that they will give you and you have no horses. Because in that case, what do you do? Does it come up with a big red screen saying bankrupt, you failed, and you have to start again? I think it'd be funny if it did. But, I mean, oh, I don't know. Thursday. Alright. This is horrible! I'm literally just... Oh, good God. I just... £2,000. Shit. Literally, what? 599. Literally, what happens? I've never done this before, so I don't know what happens when you get to 0. And, I mean, we can't afford to buy a horse at this rate. Okay, so we're minus. Can we continue? There's no point in continuing. Shit. This is bad. This is bad. There's not any, like, at what point does it... I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to skip ahead as far as I can and see what happens and how low I can make our bank balance go. Alright, so I'll be right back. So apparently you can go on forever. I skipped to the end of the season, and I thought when the season ended and we had no horses and we were heavily in the negative, that maybe it would sort of force me out of the game or like back to the start screen, or something would come up to say, you know, you failed. But it didn't. So apparently you can just continue on literally forever. Just maybe go into the races, watching the races every day and getting yourself into further and further debt. Like, what happens? I don't understand. So out of curiosity, I'm going to try and bid on a horse because I want to know what it says. You do not have enough money to make this bid. Cool. Well, there we go. We know what happens now. And I assume it says the same thing when you try and bet on a horse or do anything like that. So, okay. Well, that's the end of Hanover Lodge. That's really sad. I don't know how anyone makes this work. If anyone out there who happens to be watching this has ever made this work, if you've ever succeeded in Starters Order 6 on either normal or hard mode without any cheating whatsoever, no transferring better horses into the game, no like bet cheating or anything like that, have you made it work? Have you actually had a successful stable and built it up to the point where you don't have to worry about money anymore? Has that ever happened? Has anyone managed that? Because either I just had a really bad run, or I'm terrible at this game, or it's just really difficult. So, yeah, let me know. If anyone has managed to, tell me your story because I want to hear a success story out of this. I want to hear that someone managed to do it. Alright, so that'll do for this video. Next video, we'll start off with a brand new stable. And we'll see what happens. I think I will probably go easy mode next time because clearly I can't. I can't do it on normal mode. I just can't. So there we go. Alright, well, thank you very much for bearing with me throughout this mess of a playthrough, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!